Welcome once again. Skasola Peter here. I want us to go through the topic called functions. In the introduction, I want you to know the following things. The following concepts are the ones that I'm going to explain. I'll explain a few things here. We are saying a function is in the form y is equal to f of x. So this one is read as f of x. We can give an example of f of x is equal to 3x plus 2. It can also be written as f of x is mapped onto 3x plus 2. So I've talked about the word mapping there. The word mapping just simply means this f of x is operating on 3x plus 2. Or in other words, you can say a function is just a statement or a formula in which if you get the value of x and replace where there is x, you get the value of y. Okay, so this f of x is the same as y, as we have seen in the first statement there. So we can be given what we call the range, and this range, we are saying it's just a set of numbers showing us where we are starting from and where we are ending. Okay, for instance, we can say the range is from 1 to maybe 3, from 1 to 3. So we are saying the numbers 1, 2 and 3 will be in that range. Okay, so this one is just a set, and this set is a set of x. So we are saying x is that, and this x is what we are calling the input. Okay, the input values. Now these input values, you get them and insert them in a formula. For example, if the formula for clarification sake is just f of x is equal to 3x plus 2, we are saying we can find f of 1. As you have seen, we have replaced where there is x by 1, simply meaning even on the other side we'll say 3 multiplied by where there is x, we replace by 1 plus 2. Okay, then this one will give us 3 plus 2. When you multiply 3 times 1, we'll get 3. Then 3 plus 2 will get 5. Okay, what we have gotten here is what we are referring to as the output. This is what we have gotten after putting in a 1. So a 1 is the input, then a 5 is the output. Just to take you back a little bit, for the input values, we call this set the domain. The output values, they will be called the range. Whatever you find or whatever you get after inputting the input value, then you get the what? The range. Basically, that's what we want to discuss today. So in the first example there, I just want to show you how you can find the value of the range when you are given the domain. So in other words, we are saying here we are finding the value of the range when you are given the domain. So we go direct into example 1. Example 1 is saying, given that f of x is equal to 2x minus 4, 2x minus 4, f of x is equal to 2x minus 4, find f of negative 1. So here we want to find f of negative 1, b f of 2, then c we want to find the value of x if f of x is equal to 1. So we are given f of x to be equal to 1. If f of x is equal to 1, what will be the value of x? Okay, so for the solution, we are saying for a, we have the function f of x, or the formula is equal to 2x minus 1, minus 4 I mean, 2x minus 4. Then we are saying we want to find f of negative 1. So where there is x, here we have replaced x by negative 1. So even here where there is x, we'll replace by negative 1 minus 4. So we'll say 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 minus 4. And negative 2 minus 4 will just give us negative 6. We are done for question 1. Question A. We can go to question B. Question B is saying f of 2. So we are writing B here. F of 2, we'll just go direct into solving. So we are saying we are getting the formula where there is x, we replace by 2 minus 4. So we'll say 2 times 2 will give us 4 minus 4, and 4 minus 4 will just give us a 0. Okay, we go to the last example on 1. Example C. Example C is saying we find the value of x given that, or if f of x is 1. F of x is 1. F of x is 1. So we are saying for C, we are saying f of x is equal to 1. So in this function, f of x is equal to 2x minus 4. We can see that where there is f of x there and this f of x, they are the same, so we are going to replace by 1. So here we are replacing by 1. We are going to have 1 is equal to 2x minus 4. So we have been told that the value of f of x is just 1. So that's why you have replaced the 1 there. So we'll say we can now collect the like terms. We'll say 1. This one, when it goes to the other side, negative 4 there, crosses the equal sign, it becomes positive. Remember, we are saying is equal to 2x. From there, you can proceed by saying 1 plus 4 is 5 is equal to 2x. Want to remain with x, since we are finding the value of x, we divide by 2. We divide by 2. So this side we are going to have 2 and a half is equal to x, and x, 2 and 2 cancels out, then we'll remain with the x, because here we are saying 5 divided by 2 is just 2, remainder 1 and the 2 there. So that will be our answer. We can go to example 2. Example 2 has only 2 questions, A and B. You can also be given a function that is in form of a fraction. So we are saying f of x is equal to 3x plus 2 there, 3x plus 2 over 3. Find the value of f of 1. So the value of f of 1, we are saying A. We have the function f of x is equal to 3x plus 2 over 3. Then f of 1 will just give us, where there is x, we are replacing by 1. 1 plus 2 over 3. Alright, so 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2 over 3. We add 3 plus 2 is 5 over 3. You can simplify further by dividing 5 divided by 3. to just give us a 1, and will remain with a 2 as a remainder over 3. Okay, remember these questions can be brought in paper 1. That's why I'm not finding answers of decimal points or using calculators here. Just leave it as a mixed number. Okay, then question B, we are saying x, if f of x is equal to 2. So we want to find the value of x if f of x is equal to 2. So here we are saying B, f of x is equal to 2. So we are going to get our function. We said our function is f of x is equal to 3x plus 2 over 3. We are saying where there is f of x there, we can replace by 2. We say 2 is equal to 3x plus 2 over 3. We can cross multiply, so this one is over 1. Any whole number is over 1. And we are saying 1 here is multiplying 3x plus 2. So 1 times 3x plus 2 is just 3x plus 2 is equal to 3 is multiplying 2, that's cross multiplication, 6. So 3 times 2 is just 6. We collect the like terms. We are saying 3x, this one crosses the equal sign, goes the other side, it's positive 2 here. When it goes the other side, it becomes a negative, so we are saying it's equal to 6 minus a 2 there. So we are going to have 3x is equal to 6 minus 2 give us 4. We divide by 3, divide by 3. Okay, from there we can see that 3 and 3 cancels out. X will just be equal to 4 divided by 3 is 1, remainder a 1 over 3, and that will be the value of x. Thank you very much.